Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, what I have for you guys is a brand new GTA 5 Online video, and of course, the new weekly update is out this morning. And in today's video, we're going to be going over all of the biggest and most major changes this week to GTA Online. We have some new Valentine's Day themed rewards, returning limited time game modes and content. We have additional Valentine's Day rewards for completing certain challenges, some really awesome rare and removed vehicles sold at various in-game vendors you don't want to miss out on. The money bonuses, once again, continuing from the previous weeks, aren't really super impressive, but I think if you're an active GTA Online player, there will be a way to kind of min-max the game this week. Take advantage of the double and triple money and RP bonuses. Enjoy it. We'll be talking about that and all the various vehicle discounts and property discounts, because when it comes to the discounts, we actually have a pretty solid week with some great supercars that you definitely don't want to miss out on if you have not purchased them already, along with some free cars for this week. So thank you so much for tuning back in, and let's get started. Actually, real quick, one of the rare and removed vehicles you can actually take advantage of right here behind me right now. We'll be talking about this car, where you can get it, performance, customization, how much it costs, things like that. So again, thank you so much for tuning back in. All right, so starting off with some of our free rewards. Well, we have some Valentine's Day rewards, and all you need to do is log into the game to claim these. If you're a female character, you will get the Heartbreaker bustier, but if you're a male character, you'll get the Heartbreaker boxer shorts and the Heartbreaker robe, which you can see right here. As soon as you log in an invite-only session, crew session, public session, you'll see these rewards pop up. So now let's go check them out and what they look like on your character. Here is what the pants look like, or the Heartbreaker boxer shorts, if you want to use those in game. And then if you go to seasonal in the top section, you'll also find the Heartbreaker robe, which I'll apply right here. So you could be running around your casino penthouse with the heart robe, and honestly, not a bad look here we got in game. So we have all those Valentine's rewards, but we also have some more that we'll talk about, and I'll just kind of put the rewards up on the screen so you can see them. If you played Till Death Do Us Part, which is the new adversary mode this week we're about to talk about, you will receive the Heartbreak pendant. If you become an associate or a bodyguard, you'll receive the Valentine's Day blazer. You can enjoy free bloitered champagne at all eligible bars this week. You can get 50% off all Valentine's clothing. That's in the discounts we'll talk about. And this is a really cool one here. If you complete a drift race in the ANIS ZR350 with the drift upgrades applied, you'll receive the Drift Junk Energy limited time livery. So you have to use that specific vehicle, the ANIS ZR350, and you'll get a limited time livery for that specific car. And of course, like I was saying, we were going to talk about the Till Death Do Us Part adversary mode. That's one of the famous Valentine's Day modes Rockstar includes. We don't have the other ones, but as it stands right now, the returning limited time game modes for this week are the Till Death Do Us Part adversary mode, and in addition to that, hot ring races also come back this week. So if we head over to the jobs list, go to play jobs, Rockstar created hot ring races, all of the hot ring races, as you can see, double money and double RP, and then adversary modes Till Death Do Us Part 1 through 7, triple money and triple RP until Death Do Us Part 1 through 7 as well, which is good to see here in game. Now, in addition to all of that new content this week, we actually have some new content next week before, you know, the Oscar Guzman missions release, potentially on March the 4th or March the 5th or whatever. Rockstar says on their newswire, next week, look out for the debut of the Uranus Lost Speed, the Vapid Uranus Lost Speed. It's a sports classics vehicle to celebrate Carnival and enjoy a host of other bonuses and activities. So I think, one, we could have some good money bonuses for Carnival next week, but also we're going to be getting one of the new DLC vehicles. That just leaves, of course, the Coquette D5 to release. That leaves the DH7 Iron Mule and the Titan 250D, which will probably release in March with the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions and quest line. When it comes to our rare and removed vehicles featured at the LS car meet this week, we have 3 of them that you want to check out. So let's start off in the middle. We'll talk about the ANIS Paragon R. This is definitely a top tier sports car in the game. You get very impressive speed, exceptional handling. It's all-wheel drive, which is awesome. It's excellent for just navigating through traffic if you want to money grind with this vehicle, especially when you fully upgrade it with performance upgrades. What I would recommend you do, though, is just wait for the armored version. That is available for free upon completing the casino story missions. That's going to give you nice defensive features like bullet-resistant glass, front-facing machine guns, overall just great value and enhanced security, and that's going to make it my recommended choice over this standard model we have featured at the LS car meet. But some players encounter glitches where their armored ANIS Paragon R, after completing the casino storyline, disappeared and they haven't been able to get it back, which sucks. So you may want to get this one if that happened to you, sadly. If you do want to purchase this, it's going to cost you $633,500 this week. Next up, this vehicle right here. This is the Volcar Warner. This has pretty decent acceleration and a high top speed within the sedans category. but you need to carefully handle and drive this vehicle because it's got a lot of torque. You're going to spin out a lot. It's responsive, it's quick to stop, it's lightweight, it's got really good brakes, but it's got terrible crash deformation. Durability is my most major concern with this car, but it is going to only run you $120,000, so keep that in mind. Then we have the Canis Kalahari. We haven't seen this since September, I'm pretty sure. Or actually, no, we saw this with the Black Friday discounts, actually. But honestly, surprisingly strong in performance. You get a really high top speed for what this thing looks like it can go in terms of speed. Good acceleration. It's really good off-road. It's lightweight. Small size is going to make it agile. The thin tires is obviously not going to make it a objectively fantastic off-roader. Look at those hockey puck tires. It's kind of insane. But that being said, it can handle jumps and, you know, whoops and things like that. Check this out. It's cheap. You might as well buy it. It's only going to run you $40,000. I mean, that's one blue target that you could do at your bail office. It's super easy to obtain here. Here at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport and Car Dealership, another vendor that offers rare and removed vehicles weekly here in GTA Online, continuing with the theme of Valentine's Day as well, because everything's in pink or red. Let's start off here. Let's check out the left side. This is the Ocelot Lynx. Now, this is the car I was driving at the beginning of today's video. You get substantial torque and really good acceleration with this car, but the top speed is only going to be average. It understeers a little bit. It's kind of like a mid option within the sports class. It has a price tag that's actually pretty steep. Let's see. It's, yeah, $1,735,000. There are much better performing cars available for competitive racing, but I still like it. It's got good customization, or just some customization in general. I like the look, and the performance is good enough for me, so I bought it. Nonetheless, we have the Dinka Jester as well. We just reviewed the Dinka Jester race car version the other day. Same exact thing. Sports car inspired by the 2015 Honda and Acura NSX. Really good in terms of competitive top speed. You get agile handling, great performance in the rain, so it's ideal for all types of challenging weather conditions. If it's good in the rain, that means it's going to be good in the snow when we get that next year as well. And here we go, $240,000 if you want to buy it. Next up, the Dinka Thrust. This is a good motorcycle. You get strong acceleration, pretty notable top speed, competitive in terms of straight line speed, not really designed for like sharp turns or anything like that. You definitely will be better on straighter paths and turns with a wider turning circle. Of course, like I said, less suited for those twisty tracks with tight corners. But this bike also excels in wheelies and stoppies, funny enough. It's inspired by the Honda DN01 and CTX series, and it's just a unique sport touring bike. So if you do want to buy it, $75,000 this week. This thing, the BF Raptor, this is a hit or miss. This is, of course, a trike style sports vehicle. You get quick acceleration. It's obviously really agile. Got a light body, single rear wheel. I think that's going to make it prone to losing control over all types of bumps, curbs, corners, things like that. It's got a unique driving feel, and I'll just say some players love it, some players hate it. It's a hit or miss among the player base. So if you do want to buy it, $648,000 this week. Then we have the Benefactor Shafter LWB, the long wheelbase. This is an extended wheelbase variant of the standard Shafter, and what that's going to mean is you're going to sacrifice some acceleration and handling for higher top speed and basically just a more imposing presence. I mean, look how large that vehicle is. The longer wheelbase is also going to result in a wider turning radius, less responsive handling. It's not ideal in tight corners either, and the LWB variant is just going to appeal to those who want to prioritize more straight line speed and a luxurious driving experience over like a more nimble, agile Mercedes in this game. Now, here we are in the casino because we're here to talk about some of the bonuses this week, which I think a lot of you guys will find interesting. It's better than at face value, that's for sure. So the Till Death Do Us Part adversary mode is triple money and RP. Go to the jobs playlist, go to Rockstar Created, go down to adversary mode, Till Death Do Us Part, triple money, triple RP. We already kind of talked about that, right? We also have double money and double RP on all taxi work this week, which is quite nice because that'll be 6 times money from original value. Because don't forget, with the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, I think it was, Rockstar permanently tripled taxi work payouts for the fares and the tips and things like that. So while it is double money this week, if you compare it to original taxi work payouts, it's 6 times the value. All hot ring races are going to be double money and double RP for this week, but we also have double money and double RP on all Agatha Baker casino story missions, and that's why I'm at the casino, but also the casino work missions. The story missions, I haven't done them at all on this character, as you can see, so I got to talk to Agatha Baker here at the management section in the casino. There are, I think, 6 missions you go through. Loose Chang, housekeeping, strong arm tactics, play to win, bad beat, and cashing out. All of those give you a $50,000 reward for your first time playing through them. Cashing out will give you $100,000, and then there's various money bonuses or like awards that you can get for completing casino missions without losing a life. That's $50,000 a mission. Completing all 6 missions in order is going to grant you 500k. So if you go through them for the first time, you'll make all the double money payouts on the missions themselves, which, don't forget, they were already blanketed double buffed, I think, with the bottom dollar bounties update as well. So now they may pay you, I think, like $50,000 a mission, thereabouts, because they already paid you about $25,000 after the double buff. And before that, you know, it was like $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 a mission, depending on how fast or how short you completed them. So there's a lot of good ways to make money this week. And at the end of this storyline, you get the ANUS Paragon R in the armored version. So you need a casino master penthouse to take part in these missions. We're going to talk about this more in my money guide tomorrow, but honestly, I highly recommend you go through and purchase a penthouse this week, because if you think about it, you know, players always wait until a discount and they see the money bonuses and they're like, well, this isn't good to make money. I'm going to take a break from the game. You know, casino's pointless, etc. If you're not going to buy it this week when the casino's discounted and the casino missions and the work missions are double money, when exactly are you going to buy it? I'm not too sure, but I would recommend you get it this week. Now, also kind of going along with our theme of money bonuses, the weekly challenge for this week is just going to give you some extra money. You can get $100,000 this week as long as you win 2 adversary modes. Now, not only that, but you'll also receive a free pair of the pink shades just for winning those 2 adversary modes as well. When it comes to our property and vehicle discounts this week, let's start off. All Valentine's Day clothing is going to be 50% off, so go to a clothing store, check that out. You'll get half off. Our big property discount for the week is 30% off the casino master penthouse, plus all of the upgrades and modifications you can make to it. So the lounge area, media room, spa, you know, bar and party, all this type of stuff is going to be discounted. Different colors, patterns, you know, things like that. You change the value, you'll see the total cost and things like that. Now, not only that, on Legendary Motorsport and Southern San Andreas Super Autos, we have some more vehicle discounts that you want to check out. This is one of them. The Pegassi Torero XO is going to be 50% off. You can get this for $1,445,000. If you haven't purchased one yet, buy it now. It is not going to be cheaper than it is at this point. The Progen Emrys, also 50% off. Get this vehicle as well, $1,375,000. This is definitely a top tier supercar. I'd say if you're still playing on Xbox One or PS4 or PC, this is going to be one of the fastest cars in the game, just like quickest lap time, things like that. Great handling, all that. Very competitive with the Benefactor Krieger. Some players like this car better, some players like the Krieger, things like that. On Southern San Andreas Super Autos, the DeClassy Impaler SZ is going to be discounted by 30%. You can get this for $896,000. The Bravado Dorado is also going to be on sale for 30% off. You can get this for $962,500. The Dinka Sugoi is also going to be 30% off on sale here. You can get it for $856,800 or $642,600 with the trade price. The ANUS Paragon R is also going to be discounted for 30% off, but forgive me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that's a rare and removed vehicle, so you have to get it from the LS Car Meet this week. It's not going to be available on in-game websites, because I'm pretty sure it would be available on Legendary Motorsport if that was the case. And then one of the last discounts we have to talk about here, it's over on Elitist Travel. It's one of the planes. Doesn't really matter for many players, but if you do want to get it, you can. The Buckingham Shamal is also going to be 30% off. You can get this for $805,000 instead of $1.15 million. At the salvage yard, let's check out our vehicle robberies for the week. So, of course, as you could see with the Albany Roosevelt Valor, that's actually going to be the mid-range vehicle this week. See that garage icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the Roosevelt Valor thumbnail? That means it's claimable this week. This car is featured in the Duggan robbery. You could steal it, and if you do claim it, this Roosevelt Valor will feature the limited time Las Venturas vanity license plate. Now, that being said, we had 2 claimable vehicles for Christmas, but they were, you know, the Pfister Comet Safari with the Christmas livery, and then the Christmas Vapid Click livery and the Vapid Click as well. The last other claimable car we saw was in September, so it's been a while if you want to count the Christmas cars or not. This is also just a Valentine's Day themed vehicle. This is clearly, it's not a supercar or a sports car, but that's what we have. Next, the Obey Omnis is another mid-range vehicle for the week. It's featured in the Podium robbery, and then the top-range car for this week is the Obey 10F, featured in the McToney robbery. We have no standard range this week. We went for 2 mid-range because the Valor and the Omnis are both mid-range. And I'll also have a video stealing the Albany Roosevelt, showcasing that Las Venturas license plate, playing through the Duggan robbery, showcasing the performance, customization, things like that later on the channel this weekend. At the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle for the week is the BF Club. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, is this not the fastest lap time, just quickest lap time compact car in GTA Online? It looks very unassuming. Don't doubt it. I hear this thing's pretty crazy, but I actually forget if I've driven it myself. If I've driven it, it was probably been years and years ago. But nonetheless, we're going to try and spin it on the Lucky Wheel this week. We got lucky with the Gallivanter Baller STD a couple weeks ago. We did not get the vehicle last week. let's see if we can get the BF Club. You're probably looking at that car thinking it's not that much, but I've definitely heard some crazy things about it. So it looks like we're not going to get it. We are going to get 2,500 RP. And now let's head on over to the next vendor. At the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for the week is the Ruiner ZZ8, the Imponti Ruiner ZZ8. It's a pretty good muscle car. I don't think it's top 5 for anything because it feels like it's on the slower side, but it's a classic. It's fun to drive. You definitely want to try and unlock it this week. All you need to do is win LS Car Meet Series races just once, but 3 days in a row. So just do 1 race a day, win it, and you will unlock this vehicle. When it comes to the gun van, of course, if you guys are watching on the date of February the 13th on Thursday in 2025, this is the location that you could see right here on the map. Over here in Little Seoul and Vespucci Boulevard. And when it comes to the gun van stock and selection, we have featured here the combat shotgun if you'd like to get it, the precision rifle, the heavy sniper, not the Mark II version, just the standard heavy sniper, the Gusenberg sweeper, of course for Valentine's Day, and the nightstick. Now, when it comes to the actual discounts, well, for one of them, besides, well, actually, let's check it out. Body armor is going to be free. So if you want to get armor this week, maybe worth going to the gun van instead of your agency. But of course, you know, for the time you're saving or the time you're spending trying to save on free armor, I'm not sure if it's actually worth it or not. But when it comes to the actual weapons, the heavy rifle is going to be 50% off for all players this week. The precision rifle is going to be 40% off for GTA Plus members. And then, of course, the L. Strickler military rifle, free for GTA Plus members as well. And if you don't have GTA Plus, but you are on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, don't forget to buy this thing from the gun van. I'm not sure if it's going to go away or not, or if it's just going to be permanently featured here. I'm playing on PC, that's why it doesn't show up for me. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are watching this right now, there is probably a chance that I'm live on Twitch at this current moment, twitch.tv/HazardousHDTV, as I'm going to be going through all the casino story missions on this character, playing through them for the first time, getting the first time money bonuses, doing the casino work and experimenting with that, probably doing some taxi work. And yeah, we'll just have all of that condensed down into a money guide tomorrow on Friday, February the 14th here on the channel. So if you want to see that, make sure you sub up. Also drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Check me out on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram if you want to stay connected with me outside of YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support on my live streams recently. And hopefully you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.